Hey everyone, welcome to a build video on Michael Myers for Dead by Daylight. This is one of my personal favourite builds and I'm going to share it today. First of all, we have perks, which is save the best for last. Each token we get decreases our successful basic attack cooldown by 5% and it increases up to 40%. This is for every time you hit someone who is not the obsession, so we want to focus mainly on all other survivors except the obsession. We use this to try and speed up Michael Myers because he is a standard sort of slow killer, so we're trying to get him as fast as possible for this build. Because he's standardly slow, so if we can speed him up, we can get down in people quicker and win games. Next we have Predator. This is just a personal favourite. This one shows scratch marks and makes a pathway of scratch marks to people. This is just for sometimes I get confused in chases, sometimes the survivor can out-mind game me. So I personally run this just because of trying to focus more and sort of track down people easier. Next we have Hex Ruin. I use this on all of my builds and I use it especially on Myers because he is a slow killer once again. And it's going to slow us down more if we're having to kick in generators. Whilst if we have Hex Ruin, we can just leave the generator, it degresses by itself and we can focus on chasing down the survivor. Next we have Nurse's Calling. This is because as Michael Myers we're going to be slashing a lot of people and we're also going to be downing a lot of people. During our tier 3 stalk we're also going to be running around, stabbing people, leaving them on the floor, running to the next person we find and keep going. And sometimes they can get up off the floor and Nurse's Calling lets us find them before they can fully heal again. Now we can also use Sloppy Butcher. I would personally swap this out for Predator if you don't want to use Predator. Sloppy Butcher just means we're keeping people on that one hit down a bit longer. So we're able to, after our tier 3, go around, find them with Nurse's Calling. They won't have time to heal up because they'll have been hit with Sloppy Butcher. And then we can down them, hook them, etc. Next, let's talk about the add-ons we can use for this build. The first one is Fragrant Tuft of Hair. This is just the unlimited duration of Evil Within 3. This works on any Myers build. It's just OP and ridiculous to use. So if you're having bad games, put this on, wipe out a whole lobby in the first 5 minutes. The other ones we can use is Jewelry, which moderately increases movement speed while stalking. This just makes Myers a bit faster because, as we know, he's kind of slow. And the other one I like to use for this character is the Memorial Flower, which slightly increases the rate of which evil is gained when stalking survivors. So this just means we can stalk them and get more stalk from them quicker, which means we can get into those level 1, level 2 and level 3 tiers. And the more we have tier 3, the more downs and hooks we're going to get.